So the Japanese have a problem with Jujutsu Kaisen. So let's talk about it. So this video will contain some spoilers for the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. So if you have an issue with spoilers, then please heed this little bit of advice.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
And also another disclaimer, I have never read or watched Jujutsu Kaisen. So all this information I'm getting is based off the wonderful world of the internet.
Okay.
But legend has it that Jujutsu Kaisen manga is currently in its final saga. And Japanese fans have a strong problem or issue with this particular guy, who goes by the name of Ryumin Sakuna. The problem is they're saying that this guy is too overpowered.
Yes, son, yes. Go up. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Thank you.
So thank you very much for that example. So now you may be wondering, how does this involve the Japanese fans? Well, on a social media website called Yaraon, one user by the name of Enyushi Saba wrote a very long, passionate explanation of his critiques against Jujutsu Kaisen. So here's his statement, and I quote, "I tell you why I don't like Jujutsu Kaisen. Sukuna is extremely strong and he's the final enemy. So it's natural to think that some of the main characters will die. So the team of protagonists must have planned their strategy against the King of Curses. In fact, they had a month to prepare, and they had cheated," referring to Yuta's statement, "so they should have several safeties prepared. But what do we see so far in the arc? Each of them rushes into battle against Sukuna without a second thought and ends up torn to pieces. Even Satoru Gojo, the strongest of them all, ended up split in half for entering the battle without any precaution or any plan. Megumi Fushijiro's suicidal behavior is also really boring. The story is being unnecessarily dragged out." So this post got 10.3 million impressions so far and 24,000 likes.
Wow.
And we also had other fans, Japanese fans, commenting on the same topic as well. But what is so interesting as well too, it's not limited to Japan, but persons overseas have expressed their dislike of the current arc of Jujutsu Kaisen manga. And you have to love the internet, because on Twitter someone made a nice little lovely chart to basically describe the current arc of Jujutsu Kaisen concerning this character of Sukuna. So as we see here, new character enters and gets hyped to fight Sukuna, does some little damage. Sukuna defeats them while still holding back, also hitting Yuji. Cliffhanger to new character, and the cycle starts all over again. Then we look at some interesting tweets where this user said, "JJK is getting so boring and repetitive. I really used to love reading it, but every chapter, Gege kills someone and brings in an absolutely random character that he has not built up on at all, just to kill them too. Wash, rinse, and repeat. It's old." And then we end with this final tweet. "Drop Jujutsu Kaisen. The story was average in the first place, but it's getting worse and boring with every chapter. The way it fell off needs to be studied." So I'm looking forward to hearing the sound of fingers tapping on phones and fingers tapping on computers. To comment and let us know, do you agree that Jujutsu Kaisen right now, the manga, is boring and repetitive, or do you have a completely different viewpoint? Let us know in the comments. So that's it. Now go on.